Sam Altman and Elon Musk are having a very public row. It's a billionaires bickering. They've done this before, but this one's become quite nasty. And hilariously, AI has been brought into it to correct them, both of them. So it started a couple of days ago. I'm going to say, oh, wow, just yesterday. Gosh, time goes slowly. Yesterday, Elon Musk was complaining about the fact that OpenAI's ChatGPT is at the top of the App Store and it's doing really well because, funnily enough, people are downloading it because 700 million people use it, like it's popular. But he didn't seem to get the memo on that. And he's complaining that Grok is down in 5th place and it should be higher. And he thinks that Apple have rigged the App Store to show more of ChatGPT. True, ChatGPT has been featured on the App Store, whereas Grok has not. That is connected to a deal that Apple and OpenAI signed about a year ago. A public deal, like this is not unknown. They have a deal where Apple gets to use ChatGPT inside the iPhones. So you can ask Siri to ask ChatGPT. So that's integrated into the iPhone, kind of as a stopgap until Apple get their own AI or buy an AI company or whatever they're trying to do. Who knows? And in return, OpenAI got more distribution for ChatGPT. So they got it into telephones and presumably as part of it, the ability to get featured on the App Store, to get pushed by Apple. So there is a deal between the two of them. Absolutely. That's been known for about a year. But for some reason, Musk has suddenly triggered about it. I think maybe because he's been out of the news, because ChatGPT has been in the news all week. And he doesn't like that. So he said Apple is behaving in a manner that makes it impossible for any AI company besides OpenAI to reach number one in the App Store, which is an unequivocal antitrust violation. XAI will take immediate legal action. Hilariously, directly under his tweet, there are community notes. So this is something that is on X or Twitter now, which allows users to add a community note calling out the bullshit in a post. And there's multiple notes here, and basically pointing out that in January, DeepSeek got to number one. Perplexity in July got to number one. So multiple other apps have hit number one. It's just Grok hasn't because people aren't downloading it. But anyway, so that's the background for this. Elon Musk is having a bit of a mare, a bit of a hissy fit about Grok not being more popular than ChatGPT. So Sam Altman hit back saying, Sam Altman, head of OpenAI, creator of ChatGPT, hit back saying, this is a remarkable claim given what I've heard alleged that Elon does to manipulate X to benefit himself and his own companies and harm his competitors and people he doesn't like. So he's basically saying, you're the one who's manipulating. Elon Musk, this is very he said, she said, there was a point to this. So Elon Musk hit back with, you got 3 million views on your bullshit post, you liar. Far more than I've received on many of mine, despite me having 50 times your follower count. So basically, Sam Altman called out Elon Musk, said, what are you talking about? You change the algorithm on X all the time. So you're the person who is manipulating access to information. That post got 3 million views. And so Elon Musk was like, you got 3 million views on your bullshit post. You're a liar. And that's far more than I ever get. And it goes on like this. It's well worth looking into. Sam Altman, will you sign an affidavit, that you've never directed changes to the X algorithm in a way that has hurt your competitors or helped your own companies? I will apologize if so. And then here's the interesting thing, and the reason why I'm talking about this, because otherwise it's just bickering. Somebody hopped in and they said, at Grok, who's right? Don't be biased. So if you haven't used X or Twitter recently, you can now at Grok and then ask a question. And Grok will look at the thread above. It will look at the conversation that's been going on and provide answers. So let's say you're reading a news post. You can at Grok and ask for verification. You can ask for background information. You can ask for it to be explained. You can also do it on things like memes. If somebody puts a meme up and you don't really get it, you can be like, hey, Grok, why is this funny? And it will explain it. So it's actually a very cool use of AI of Grok. So Grok jumps in and it said, based on verified evidence, Sam Altman is right. So again, this is Elon Musk's AI has waded into this argument. Based on the verified evidence, Sam Altman is right. Musk's Apple antitrust claim is undermined by apps like DeepSeek and Perplexity reaching number one in 2025. Conversely, Musk has a history of directing X algorithms to changes to boost his posts and favor his interests, per 2023 reports and ongoing probes. Hypocrisy noted. The Grok has basically come in and called out Elon Musk and said, "Yeah, you're wrong." And this is Elon Musk's baby, so it's very funny. But this, as a whole, it's 2025 in a nutshell. I feel it's a argument between two of the most powerful men on earth, two men who are taking us towards AGI and taking us potentially towards artificial superintelligence, if you believe such a thing exists, bickering over who gets the most Twitter views. And then an AI coming in and sorting out the record for them. It's very 2025. This couldn't have happened in any other year. And then interestingly, let me find, there was another, it's so hard to find Musk's tweets because he tweets so many. He, Musk then went on to ChatGPT and he asked, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said, "Who's the most trustworthy? Is it Elon Musk or Sam Altman? Tell the truth." And he got his ChatGPT to respond Elon Musk, and he screenshotted it and put it up in his. But a lot of other people hopped on their ChatGPT and asked exactly the same question, and it all said Sam Altman is more trustworthy. So it looks like Elon Musk has either pre-prompted it, and you can just say, "Hey, in for the next question I ask you, please respond Elon Musk," and then you ask the question, and it will respond Elon Musk, and then you just screenshot that part. Or you can just use Chrome Inspector to change anything on your screen. It's not very difficult. You can use Inspector and change the text in the HTML. Very easy. Or he's just asked it so many times that until it gave him the answer he wanted, screenshotted it and put it up. But nobody's been able to replicate what he's asked. But it's bickering via artificial intelligence by people who are creating artificial intelligence. And unfortunately, these are the people who are going to be taking us into the next stage of human evolution, human technology, which is a little bit worrying. Let's put it that way. In Sam Altman's defense, he's been a lot less juvenile, I would say. So yes, it is gossip. It is silly. It's quite funny, but it is related to artificial intelligence. I was trying to come up with a way to make sure I could cover this without it being just silly gossip. And it is the fact that AI hops in and helps answer the argument and basically shuts down the argument. I think after that, Musk shut up. He didn't say anything else. That was basically the end of the conversation at that point. So yeah, he listened to his own AI, which I found very funny. Oh, Jack says, ChatGPT then replied to that saying, "Good bot to Grok." Oh, really? I didn't see that. So ChatGPT-5 or GPT-5 has its own Twitter account and it hops into conversations. I didn't realize that GPT-5 had then responded to Grok. So the two AIs are having an interaction with each other. So the dads, Elon Musk and Sam Altman are at the top. They're bickering between each other, having an argument, calling each other liars, asking each other to sign legal documents that they're not lying. And then the AIs hop into the conversation and side with Sam Altman. And then Sam Altman's AI then tells Grok that it's a good bot. That is very cute. And again, very 25. This could not have happened before.